Hello folks, this is Fuzzfinger. Welcome back to our Let's Play for Simcity. And we are making some good progress here. We're making quite a bit of money at 10,000 per hour. We've got 87,000 simoleons, which is enough for us to build a high school, which will be our next point of order. And we've just been hopefully getting control in the last episode of our sewage and our waste. But all I can seem to be hearing at the moment is sirens, and that I believe is of the fire engines, because our Sims are still fairly uneducated and don't know that throwing matches on the floor is going to cause a fire. Do we want to build a community college? No, we want to build a high school. And we want to put our high school around about there. We don't need to put any bus stops in at the moment, since we have a nice amount from the previous school, but we do want to put buses themselves in. And if we can afford a gymnasium, we'll stick one in, along with a couple of extra classrooms for good measure. Well, one extra classroom. So the high school can take up to 1,800 students, which is very nice. And it looks like we're just getting our staff in now. So hopefully things are going to go well there. And a lot of our housing has been improved around the area also. Which is good, because we're going to want to start upgrading these houses shortly. Although I think we might want to build a police precinct first. Just to improve our crime protection. People are complaining about it. And if they're complaining, then I want to help them with those issues. So we're going to go for medium density here. Bring that out to around about there. I think we might have built our high school a little bit too close to the edge of the road, which is a bit frustrating, but that is something we're just going to have to deal with. There we go. I want to make sure there's enough space down here, you see, for further housing to develop. And I'm just using our simoleons at the minute to build some more road networks. Obviously we can't build it through the high school. But I don't think we'd want to anyway. Build that through there. And that through there. Destroy people's houses, as you do. And what I'm going to do before we forget to do anything else is just stick some... Where's our high school gone? There it is. Stick some bus stops in, but we get there from the education menu, not from the high school menu. Make sure the whole area is nicely greened up, because I do expect an influx of housing in the area once we zone it. And where's mass transit gone? We'll stick some ordinary bus stops in as well, of course. And all this is going to be residential. Get all that in there like that. That'll do nicely. That's going to increase our population somewhat, I should think. Do we have enough for a police precinct? No, wow, they're 95,000. That's expensive. Should we take out a loan for that? We could do. We could take out a loan. 347 per hour. I think we could afford that. Save waiting for the money naturally. We've now got 111,000. And we'll stick it there where we've got plenty of room to improve it. We're going to start improving it at the moment by sticking in some more patrol cars. Although we do need some more money before we do any further improvements in that area. So if you're just joining us, you have to excuse me first of all. I've got a bit of a chesty cough, which I'm trying to get rid of at the moment. But my name is Fuzzfinger, and we are building East Fuzz, which is the first city in our 16 city region. And we're going for 10 to 15 minute episodes each day. I'm only building these cities as I'm recording, so once I stop the fraps recording, I stop playing until I next start it up again. So everything I do you should see. And if you want me to continue making this series, then please rate up these videos. Let me know in the comments that you're enjoying what you're watching, and I will carry on playing. So our police precinct is up and running now. We could really do with some more police cars, of which we can stick 2 lots in. Each one of these in the police precinct, each one of these patrol car lots adds about 8 cars, I think, or 6 cars. So it's a lot better than the standard police station. And there's also a load more we can add as well, such as detective wing and a police helipad, although we do need an international airport in order to add the latter. And we won't be adding an airport into this city, seeing as how we've now used up all the room that we had. We could do with a fire precinct though, or an upgraded fire station, because the one we're using I don't think is cutting it anymore. Where's it gone? Oh, it's probably burnt down. The irony. I thought it was around here. Where's our fire station gone? Ah, there it is. So yeah, we've maxed it out as far as we can go. There's nothing more we can do there. And we still need 75,000 residents before we can upgrade our town hall, which is no problem at all. We've now got 50,000 residents. And although the city looks full, as in we've built roads everywhere, and the cities are small in this game, there's no doubt about that, there's still a lot more we can do by upgrading the road densities as we get the money to do it, which will allow us to increase our population, possibly to up to 200,000, and even more if we handle things correctly. But we also need to make sure we've got the right services, and that is the reason why I've been plonking parks and plazas down, such as this one here, because that actually increases your Sims happiness, which in turn allows higher wealth houses to be built. And sewage isn't going brilliantly at the minute, it has to be said. We need to stick down another sewage treatment tank, I think. Not enough simoleons. How much are they? Oh, we should stop going off cheetah speed. Wow, they're quite expensive actually at 40,000. So yeah, we'll only be sticking one of them down at a time. But they liked that. They like that. We've got a few abandoned buildings here we need to get rid of. Anything else? No, 0 abandoned buildings, that's good. We've got a lot of upgrades happening here, and our population has increased even further now to 52,000. But basically you can see these Huntington apartments, and yeah, we need to think about putting a hospital down. These are basically higher density housing than the ones you can see across here, and the more services we put in, then the greater density housing we'll see. But this is also, I believe, because there's an avenue down here which is higher density than a medium density street. But we can also upgrade these avenues later on as well. So there's a lot of good stuff. Now water's going fine at the moment, we don't need to upgrade that, we can leave that exactly where it is. There's so much I do want to do still, it's just knowing what to do with the money we've got when we've got it. I'm starting to think we should put a hospital in, seeing as how our little small clinic just isn't up to the job of protecting this entire city. Although, if we go to the clinic, the problem is I don't actually know where the clinic is. If we click on health, will it show us? There it is, look. Okay, so we've got 32 patients being treated with a treatment capacity of 40. but only 3 ambulances, so I guess we can start by upgrading the amount of ambulances we have on patrol. We've reached our limit there. We'll stick a sign down just because we can. Go on then, we'll delete that. Oh, we can't put any more down. So our clinic has maxed out. Interesting. I don't think we need to put a hospital in right away, but it is something we are going to be looking at soon. We haven't actually checked our finances really yet, have we? Can we put our taxes up? I know that sounds like a strange thing to do because people are protesting high rent, but I'm going to put our taxes up anyway. And as you can see, it's put our budget up, or our income up to £11,500 per hour, which is really quite nice. And also, if we put a Department of Finance in the region, we can set individual tax levels for different classes. Although I'm not really too fussed about doing that at the minute, it's not really a big issue. What is a big issue is trying to figure out why these houses are so rubbish. And I believe that is because there's not many amenities around here for these people. So we're going to have to look at sorting that out. But we'll do that in the next episode, since we've gone for 10 to 15 minute episodes and we have gone for about 10 minutes today. Please join me for tomorrow as we continue on expanding East Fuzz, and eventually we're going to have to start a new city, but we're not there yet. Wow, we've got some fires, we'll have to sort them out. I've been your host, Fuzzfinger. Please rate this video up and subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with future episodes. I'll see you later. Bye.